What's up, Jones? Today, I want to talk about Triple H's backstage bullshit. And I can tell you right now, last night at the TLC pay-per-view, his backstage bullshit was in full effect last night at the pay-per-view. For example, Sheamus. This guy is the new WWE champion. The new WWE champion. And by the way, guess what? The new WWE champ, he's not over. He's not over. Nobody cares about him. He's not over with the fans. He barely got a reaction. You know, this man barely got a reaction. And he is the WWE champion. The WWE champ doesn't even have a reaction. And here's the guy that Triple H believes in. Here's the guy who he believes can carry the company. Drew McIntyre, he's the champion. I really don't have a problem with Drew McIntyre being Intercontinental champion. But he got a little bit more he needs to prove. But I don't have a problem with him being Intercontinental champion. You know, they had a really good match, him and John Morrison. But Sheamus, this guy isn't over. So what the hell is Triple H doing? What the hell is he thinking? You know, these two guys apparently they worked out with him or whatever. They on the road with him or whatever. You know, these guys are working out with him. So what? You got worked out with Triple H to get a rub? You know, that's bullshit. So Triple H, I remember Triple H many moons ago. He did an interview with JR, and he said they held me down at the bottom of the barrel for 5 long years. 5 long years, I believe that's what he said. 5 long years. But when you think about it, isn't Triple H a little hypocritical? Isn't he a little hypocritical for saying that? How many guys has Triple H held down at the bottom of the barrel? How many people has he held down? In my opinion, I can think of 2 guys right now, right after both Booker T and Rob Van Dam. I believe he held Rob Van Dam back, because I remember he faced Rob Van Dam, came in when what pay-per-view it was. I'm pretty sure it was pay-per-view. These guys faced each other, and Rob Van Dam lost. But Rob Van Dam, here's a guy who got the total package. Here's a guy who can wrestle. Here's a guy who can talk. He got a fan base in 2001, 2002. Man, Rob Van Dam was so damn over within within 5 years since he first got in the WWE. Within 2001, 2002, 03, 04, 05. What the hell was they waiting on with Rob Van Dam? What the hell were they waiting on? They just felt like they had to build Rob Van Dam. You don't need to build Rob Van Dam. We already know who Rob Van Dam is. I remember when I bought the ECW video game. Well, I ain't bad. I rented it. I played with Rob Van Dam. He's pretty much the only guy who I knew was at the time. I wasn't a big ECW fan. I wasn't like watching it like that. But what the hell was they waiting on with Rob Van Dam? When Triple H fought Rob Van Dam, he beat him, and then I believe he pretty much squashed him. But that's bullshit. What the hell were they waiting on Rob Van Dam? Rob Van Dam can go with anybody. Booker T. I remember when Booker T had got this main event, he was in the main event with Triple H. I bought this pay-per-view to see Booker T beat Triple H because I was so damn sure that Booker T was gonna beat Triple H, at this pay-per-view. And I was so damn shocked that Booker T lost at this pay-per-view. I was so damn shocked. I literally thought Booker T was going to beat Triple H, and that's why I bought it. I bought it to see Booker T beat Triple H. And that didn't happen, so I was a little disappointed. But that's just more of his political power. More of his political power being in full effect. And, basically what I'm trying to say is, Triple H, if you know what it's like to be held down, don't hold nobody else down. And in my opinion, Triple H, This man ain't got the passion he once had. And since he ain't got the passion he once had, he needs to stay back. The only reason Sheamus is the WWE champion, the only reason he did that for him is because Triple H is he's not in the singles division right now. He's not in the main event. He's still a main event. He's not in the main event. You know what I mean? As far as being in a title run for the WWE championship. He's not. He's a tag team champion, and once again, I believe that's where his backstage bullshit, political power is in full effect. They're the tag team champions. You guys don't need that belt. Jericho was the best thing going pretty much in WWE. Almost probably the best thing going in WWE. In my opinion, they're the best unified tag team champions. Triple H, is not going to be on both shows like that. He really is not. He is not going to work as hard as, he's not going to work as hard as Chris Jericho. I don't think he's going to work as hard as the Big Show. As far as being on both shows, he's not. I mean, like Triple H, especially Shawn Michaels. You know, like Shawn Michaels got back problems. So I don't think either one of these guys is going to work as hard as they did. You know, these guys were on both shows pretty much constantly, and they were entertaining. You know, Jericho show was one of the biggest things going in the WWE. I don't know if it's completely over. I know Chris Jericho not going to be on Raw, so that's one big star down. Jericho's probably not going to be on. Well, he's probably going to be on Raw tonight because you know they're doing a 3-hour special. And they're doing the Slammy Awards, but you know this whole backstage stuff, you know, it's getting out of. Well, it's been out of hand, but you know it's bullshit. And I don't see why Why does Vince McMahon allow him to do this? Why? Why? I mean, like. Why does Triple H actually feel like, hey, this guy get up ahead of me, I'm not going to make a certain amount of money? Maybe that's what it is. Triple H is a future Hall of Famer. He's a legend in my opinion. He's one of my favorite of all time. You know, it's like, you're married to Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie McMahon. She's going to be running a company sooner or later. One day. You know, when Vince stepped down for whatever reason Vince stepped down, who's going to be running a company? Stephanie McMahon. Shane McMahon is gone. So she's guaranteed to pretty much be running this company. And you got like 3 or 4 kids with her. Man, you know you're gonna be in her ear. Telling her things. So, you know, Triple H needs to step back because he ain't got that passion anyway. Basically because he's been there and he's done that. And since he's been there and done that, he needs to step the hell back. He needs to realize him winning titles is getting old and it's getting a little boring because his last title run was boring. When he was on SmackDown, I believe that was his last title run. That title run was boring. That's probably the worst title run Triple H has ever had. Triple H needs to just need to cut it out. You shouldn't have to be friends with this guy, you know, lifting weights with him or whatever the hell they be doing to get a title run. Well, that's not fair. That's not fair. It's unfair to everybody. I don't see why Vince allows him to do that. This is why I know a lot of people want to whip his ass in the back anyway. Well, a lot of brothers don't like him. I know Carlito don't like him. I'm just sick of that. But you know, that's my take on Triple H. He's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. But you need to cut that out. But that's my take on Warzone Jones. Please comment and subscribe.